On another topic, Mr. President, I want to comment on the energy debate that we've been having here in the Senate. Every Tuesday morning for 2.5 hours, I get to preside over this great body, and I get to hear folks from both sides of the aisle talk about issues of importance. The energy debate has been particularly intriguing because I've seen folks on the other side of the aisle hold up signs that talk about drilling more and using less. They're quick to support oil production, but on the other hand, they won't support alternative energies or conservation methods. They talk about drilling more as if it's going to change the price of gasoline tomorrow. The fact is the United States has less than 3% of the world's reserves of oil. We use 25% of the supply. And as far as drilling goes, we're drilling now like there's no tomorrow. In fact, in Montana, you'd be hard-pressed to find a drilling rig if you wanted to punch a hole. In Montana, we've offered over 3 million acres of leasing since 2000. We've increased our oil production 2.5-fold. We've drilled 4,870 wells in the last 5 years. And yet we continually see the price of oil go up and up and up. Why? Well, a lot of it has to do with the fact that the major oil companies last year made hundreds of billions of dollars off the consumer's back. Now, what can we do? What can we do to help bring the price of oil down? Sure, we're going to continue to drill, and I support that effort. But we need additions to our energy portfolio. If we continue to rely on oil as our chief supplier of energy, we're going to continue to be beholden to Saudi Arabia forever and OPEC forever. That ought not be the direction we go. My good friend, my comrade, Senator Baucus, put forth a tax extenders bill here earlier today. Yesterday we had a chance to vote on one from the House. They were both defeated. They weren't allowed to move forward. There was a majority, but there wasn't 60. What was in that tax extenders bill? Well, one of the things that was in it was a renewable energy tax credit extension, continuation, that would put more energy on the marketplace. We can see what happens when we have the wind energy tax credit. The yellow bars indicate that. The orange bars indicate when it doesn't happen. If we have the wind energy tax credit, wind energy production goes up, there's more energy on the marketplace. When we don't, it does not. Because of the vote that was taken earlier today, you'll see a decrease in wind energy production. Big mistake for this country. Not very visionary. Because of the vote that took place earlier today, we not only will see wind energy grind to a halt, we'll see geothermal, which we have tremendous opportunity for throughout the country, particularly in Montana. We'll see biomass, landfill gas. We've got an electrical cooperative in northwestern Montana, Flathead Electric Co-op, that's talking about capturing methane gas off the landfill to produce energy, getting something from nothing. We won't see any of that stuff go on because of the defeat of the tax extenders bill. In that tax extenders bill, there were also long-term extensions of tax credits for solar energy and fuel cells. Solar energy, getting our energy from the sun to help replace some of that oil from the Middle East. Not going to happen. Folks talk about corn ethanol and how they don't like it. I'm not one of them. But I do think we need to get the second generation of ethanol production, cellulosic ethanol. There was a credit for property in that tax extenders bill that was not agreed to earlier today. That won't happen. A biodiesel tax credit. I've talked about a camelina provision in the Farm Bill for biodiesel, and there's other opportunities and all sorts of oil seeds out there. That biodiesel tax credit doesn't happen because we didn't pass that bill that Senator Baucus offered earlier today. Carbon capture and storage technology to make our coal burn cleaner. In Montana, we're the Saudi Arabia of coal. We have incredible opportunity. But without good technology to capture carbon and store it, we'll never be all we can be, and it will make us more energy independent. Talk about producing more here at home. Drilling's a part of the equation. But an even bigger part of the equation would have been to pass that tax extenders bill earlier today. Let's talk about using less. In that tax extenders bill, there was energy efficiency tax credits to help make our homes more energy efficient. Not going to happen. A credit to reduce idling for truckers that we've all seen happen. Transportation fuel, save transportation fuel. Not going to happen. You want to talk about using less. A bicycle tax credit for those folks who want to drive their bicycle to work rather than drive. A tax credit. Won't happen. Incentives for geothermal heat pumps in our homes that uses less energy more consistently. Not going to happen. Energy conservation bonds for state and local school districts. The list goes on and on and on. And I ask myself, why? Why does it have to be this way? Why aren't we looking to the future? Why are we not talking about more than just drilling? The fact is we are drilling. We're drilling an incredible amount of land in this country. And it needs to be a bridge. But it needs to be a bridge to somewhere this time. And if we put forth the renewable energy components that were in the tax extenders bill, we'll have a future. We'll have a future of affordable energy. I would ask my comrades to pass that tax extenders bill. It is incredibly important, and it's not just energy why it's important.